Greetings, peace. What's going on, sentient beings? I should have looked at the time. I did. It is 8:31. I am for sure that the moon is in Gemini at this point. It's gotta be. I don't even gotta look that up. It's gotta be. And I am gonna look it up, but that's where it's at. Hold on, it's better like this. Yo, I just wanted to say, because I'm like, this should be so real. Wait, today is Monday. Oh, back to the work week. Oh, let me get this coffee, yo. Stop playing. It is, so I had just stepped outside for a moment, get the fresh air, check the temperature. It's going to be in the 80s. It's Monday, it's a moon day. The moon is in Gemini, so that's mercurial energy. We zoop, 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 zoop. Mercury with it. Today is the 26th. Make sure I check these dates from now on. 2 and a 6 is an 8. That's Saturn energy. And I already said it was Monday. So that's a moon energy. Monday is moon. 26 is 8. 8 is Saturn. And the moon is in Gemini. Gemini energy. That's ruled by Mercury. Okay. Before I piece that together, what I want to say is, confirmations. Look, I just posted a video. I didn't post a video, pardon me. I've been posting videos all night. And making shorts and stuff, falling asleep, waking up. I wanted to get stuff done, but I'm like, you need to go to sleep. I'm falling asleep in the middle of the work I'm doing. Like, yo, just go to bed. But I don't want to. I want to get this shit done. And then there's more. And then there's more. And I fall asleep working. It's like working to do it is accomplishing tasks. It's like my guilty pleasure or some shit. I just want to check some shit off the checklist. And it's Virgo season. It's checklist and notepads all month. This is my birthday month. This is my season. What? You thought I was hyped before? Yo. Boy. Woo. It's about to get so real. Anyways. Let me chill. The point is, I just shared a video. Because I was like, I want to hear some music. I was supposed to listen to it last night. But I was, like I said, falling in and out of sleep, trying to get stuff done. Finally put a song on this morning. I put that Boss song on. Ooh, I pay the cost. I take it out. I ain't talking about nothing. I ain't got no time. Got that dinero on my mind. Ooh, I got real problems just like you. Ooh, tell that bitch I don't like you. Yeah, ain't nothing to it. Real one, ain't nothing to it. Boss. So I was in that energy. Then the next song comes on by itself. It was Take Up Space, Sis. I'm a trip for this. Take a space, sis. And I never saw the video before. I've listened to some of Tony Jones's music. It's awesome, amazing. It's affirmations to a beat. Oh, it's incredible. It's so uplifting, so empowering. So I'm listening to it like, oh yeah, I like this one. So I'm a fool for this. Take a space, sis. They cannot resist. Take a space, sis. It's a nice song. So I was like, oh, I'm getting into it. I'm vibing. I was like, I gotta share this. All right. It's literally called Take Up Space, Sis. Yo. And right now, I shared it about 12 minutes ago. About 7 minutes ago, I received a text from this Cancer. This is the point why I even hopped on right now, just for this quick-ass message. Yo, these Cancer, the alignments. He sent me a text that says, and it was not the first text he sent this rising, but anyways, this text says, May I occupy some of your time and space this rising. I said, what the? Yo. I just think that's interesting. Like, I literally just shared a video called Take Up Space. And then I received a text saying, may I occupy some of your space and time. I'm like, When life follows you, like shit getting real. Yeah, I'm starting to respond to people's comments, even the bots. They're like, oh, I'll put look. One lady said, all praises, all glory be to God. I was like, gratitude, I am God. Yeah, having a great time. You gonna hop on my page and say something, I got something to say too. Whether you're real or not real. It's all just energy being put out and circulated. So all you doing is like, oh, that's what she says in the beginning of the song. All you doing is hyping me up. I hype me up. I hype me up. I hype me up. I hype me up. That's what got me super into the song, because I resonate with that highly. I hype me up. I hype me up. I hype me up. My Leo rising self, my sun in the first house. I hype me up. I hype me up. I hype me up. I hype me up all the time. Take a space, sis. They cannot resist. I bought so hard, I bought my mama a whip. Great grandchildren already rich. That's a lot of brown children on your Forbes list. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. Because I can hear the trumpets in the background. So triumphant. That's that trumpet sound. It's triumphant when you hear it. So I like that. Then I was just listening to 444. Because it came up next in the playlist. And I saw 444. I was like, oh yeah, I kind of remember this song. I kind of don't. So I was listening to it. It's beautiful. All right, but that's all I wanted to say is that life is following me. I like it. That means I'm here. I'm in position. I'm sitting. I'm doing. I'm pulling it in. I'm attracting the energy that I am. So I love to see it reflected. You know. Car door just closed, so you already know what I'm gonna say. Confirmation. You know what I do. You know who it is. All right. You got it. You want me to pull a card? I will. Oh, you didn't ask for that, but you're getting it anyways? Okay. It be like that. Fucks with me. I need to find a paper or go get one or make some on the paper so I can roll. Anyways, that's just totally irrelevant right now. It's just right here in my face and I'm moving it out the way. Alright. Word, because I already have my notes for the video I'm going to do today. Because these were the different thoughts. And I'm like, I don't have the energy to do the video. I know that, but I'm just taking a note so that I can remember and make sure to incorporate certain topics or aspects that I wanted to touch on. I want to speak on. What we doing? You working with this deck that's right here? No, I don't want to. I did that last night. Where we at? I'm gonna pull two. Ooh, dream. So I purchased this for my daughter years ago. Children's spirit animal cards. So it's awesome. The phone is actually laying right against my precious sis picture. One of her pictures. She got mad pictures around here. Oh, I spoke with her last night. That's supposed to be part of the conversation. I didn't write that down. I did. Convo with daughter. Feeling. Strategy. Still have. Always. Manifesting. Fill up her cup. Yes. So, irregardless of where you at or who you with, I'm your mama. I pushed you out my womb. Nobody was there from the family. Doesn't matter if they were. I carried you for, they say, 9 months But 40 weeks is 10 months, isn't it? Anyway, I carried you for 41 weeks and a half. They was like, she's gonna have to come out because, we don't want the cores to start, the shit to start disintegrating. I don't know the medical system and the things that they're saying, but I carried her as long as possible. And, it was 41 weeks and a half. And, pushed her out of my womb, no medicine. First, I told him no medicine. Then I was like, after I took they gave you a pill, they split it in 4. So it's supposed to help you with your contractions. That shit started working. Whoa. They're like, if you walk up and down the hallway, that helps. Look here, man. Woo. I was like, did you say I can have some medicine? And you say you can give me the shot? Yo. And it was funny because they were like, yeah. And then would dip. And they come back and said, well, yo, what happened to that? The last time I had asked, one of the nurses was finally like, sweetie, it's too late for that. We won't be able to administer that now. Which all things happen for a reason. That's what's up. I'm grateful. Yo, it's bananas. See, I got to talk on it. Even here, like, I listened, I connected to, I remember, that was the second night I was here? That was the first cookout that we had. And then we were sitting around. It was a woman's circle. Yeah, because I got this on here. I got the triangles. Maybe it's on the other side. But, it was 3 mothers. Me, a Taurus, and an Aries. And the Aries, her middle name is, Mary. Yo, it's banana. No. I'm saying that wrong. But she is an Aries, and she does have that Mary energy. I done met a Mary out here. I done met, a Marie out here. Well, middle names. Some middle names, some first names. So I won't tell you which is what or who or anything like that. So play with it. Michelle's, Mary's, Christine's, Marie's. These are all, the M is the mother, 13th letter. They like be afraid of the 13. They be scary. No, it's scared is not. If you flip the word letters and the word scared, you get sacred. Play with this etymology. Gratitude, confirmation. They want you to be afraid of what's sacred. Like, this shit ain't scary. Don't be scared of it. It's sacred. That's all. So that's what 13 is. They always trying to demonize the woman, demonize the XX, the womb which they came out of. They're mad that they don't have that ability, that they can't create that. This is what the humans are trying to do now. This is what it's always been, playing God. We birth, as women, as XX, we birth babies without men. That's parthogenesis. That's what the Parthenon was created for. Dr. Delbert Blair taught us that. It's a location. I finally posted that picture, by the way. It was a location where gods went to birth gods. Cut it the fuck out, y'all. The fallacy, the phallus is the fall, you see. And where you are. So then anything that represents the woman, what card is that? We're going with it. You demonizing it. So from dragon energy, mermaid energy, witches, witch, woman in total control of herself. There's this group who made a song. I'm a woman in total control of herself. It's a really good song. I think the group's name is like Dion or something like that. Saw it on YouTube one time. Oh, the 3 of Pentacles. Oh. That is a beautiful card in this deck. This is my old favorite deck. This is my original one. Oh, shit. This deck was gifted to me because all my decks are gifted to me. I don't purchase tarot decks. But I seen a whole bunch I really wanted to. The last tarot deck I saw, I really wanted to. Oh, it was crazy. It was called like the Back Alley Tarot. It was so unique. I was like, what is this? What they say, you're stripping balls. I don't know the terminology. I was like, wow. I was just so amazed. Where was it? It was at a museum. It's not a museum. It's a, kind of. museum slash library slash a historical building to the historical top. It's the radio. What is the name of it? It's right there on Main Street near the Chinese spot. Right there near, oh, it's on that street where I met the X Factor, which he's been on my mind recently too. I'm like, damn, I gotta write a letter to release and resolve, because I feel the energy. And it's like, damn. But that's the block we first met on. We both have that memory of seeing each other in passing, speaking, like, whoa, like feeling the spark, speaking, and then keeping it moving, and then end up actually meeting and interacting with each other a couple years later. That's Crandall. That's Crandall on the block of Crandall and Main Street. So what is the name of that museum right across the way? I don't know. It's not. It's irrelevant then. But oh, that's what I was saying about this deck being gifted to me. This was gifted to me by he was Libra rising, Sagittarius sun. So you already know he was always clashing. He has Cancer moon in the 10th house. In the 10th house. And he's creating a what is it? A cartoon. But it's satire. It's hilarious. We have beautiful conversations. The Sagittarius, the fire energy should just be too fiery. It's like the Sagittarius is in my life because like one man, and this one I'm talking about that gifted me this deck, he lived out in Cali, so our relationship was online. And that was great. He did come out to visit me one time, and that was great. Yeah, like those copper cups I have and a copper vessel. I remember he gifted me that for my solar return. This was just a separate gift because he could see his moon's in the 10th house. He could see what I was into, and sometimes people believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So that's what's up. I just appreciate the different people in my life, different scenarios, what I've learned. Oh, I like what he said in 444. Good. He said, if you feud, because that's the album is Family Feud, but he was like, he missed the message in the Godfather movie. No. What's the one with the Capone? Came on off the banana boat. What's the, Scarface. I think that's what he was saying. I think he was saying Scarface. It was one of them. He said Scarface or the Godfather. One of those classic movies. He said he missed the whole message that you can't. He said a man that don't take care of his family can't be rich. And these are figgity facts. Are you chasing the dollar? You chasing the bag, and home life ain't where it's supposed to be. Damn, the moon ain't even in Cancer yet. It just got to Gemini. What's up with all this home family energy? What I say today was the 26th. It is. And I even forgot, like, yo, this caseworker says she comes back from vacation on the 26th. Like, hi, yo. You already got the message. Yo, get to it. So I'm going to give her some time. I ain't going to hit her line up ASAP. I'm not even going to focus on that like that. I forgot it was about to be the 26th. I've been waiting for this bread since the 17th, yo. Talking about you on vacation. And then she told me. She told me it wasn't going to get turned on right after 30 days. Because she told me she was going to be on vacation. She was like, I just came back from vacation and I'm going on another. I was like, that must be so nice. But it's funny, too, because I don't know how we spoke about why it came up. Maybe because it's on my sheet, but it was like marriage or your status of marriage. And I was like, should I do it? Should I do it? Like, she was like, it's just a piece of paper. I said, but I feel like, all right, your card. I feel like, right, everything is what you make it. Marriage is supposed to be more than just a piece of paper. It's supposed to be a very spiritual. Matter of fact, when you're fornicating, that's the concept of being married, right? That connecting, that bond as one. Sex is sacred energy exchange. You know, it's not something that we should be doing, this fornicating shit. Mind you, I done fornicated mad times. That's how my baby was made. I'm only talking about what I know, what I didn't experience. I know I'm all over the place with this energy, but that's what I do. And the moon is in Mercury, so I'm just allow it to. I allow it anyways, but basically, I'm aware it's gonna be super today. Because the moon energy is like, yeah, go, 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 go. I'm a mercurial misfit. You know what I'm saying? I am what I be saying? Maybe it is that. But anyways, I'd be saying I'm Miss Mercurial. Cause I have a stellium in Virgo, so that's 3 Mercury energies. And I was born on a Wednesday, more mercurial energy. No, I got the do I got the beauty marks on my wrist? No, my daughter has the beauty mark on her wrist. I have them on my, you always see this one, I'd be like this. I see it in the videos. And here. But why am I saying this? Because your hands, because Mercury is it rules Gemini and Virgo, but with the Gemini aspect, it's the wrists. The flick of the wrists. The flick of the wrists. That's magic. That's the magician. The magician came out 2 videos ago when I used the character deck. The day I made a video and I kept saying it was the 23rd, it was really the 24th. So Saturday. And I had on the colorful jungle shirt. Yeah, gotta represent that jaguar. Well, it's cheetah print, but I always say jaguar. Where the fuck did I see a jaguar at? Who says that? I saw a big black cat go past me, but was that a dream? Because when did that happen in real life? I saw that. I've been seeing these black cats, they all around. I've been feeding one too. That one's called Onyx, they told me. They said it just belongs to the property. But you know, with cats, you only see them when they want you to see them type shit. And it reveals itself at certain times, and I'm aware. Even like I saw the one day, that one morning I came out to bring out my crystals, I saw it near the one car. So I'm paying attention, like, so what does it's to mean something. The different places I've seen it, the different people I've seen it around, so I already know, just like around me. Like that, confirmations. It's that divine protection. So it's like, I'm reading the energies, okay, I see you near this person's car. And you just chilling in the cut. Then I ended up seeing that person. We ended up talking about a scenario. Ended up being a whole. So I see. So they're trying. It's the mother goddess energy. It's the cat, the sea, the creative force, the empress. This is why I need a Kemetic pantheon. There's always not pantheon. Kemetic culture. Black cats were reverenced. You know, there's always black cats because they see the unseen. They are the unseen. They move in between these worlds. Confirmations. So then the next time I also saw the black cat. So I was trying to figure it out. I was like, are they trying to warn me about this person or tell me that this person is seeing it on truth? It came to the light. This person is standing on truth. Which, it don't mean they're perfect, but it do mean they're not the culprit. They're not the issue. They're not the one causing the problem. And the scenario that I'm involved in was that something that I already knew. And it's good because later they were able to see that about me. They thought I was some sort of problem. It's like, but you know better. You already know me. You know me from years ago, so you should already know. But anyways, yeah. He ended up coming back to me and talking to me like, I could see you're not the issue. Yeah, I know. I said, I know. I mean, yo, I know. That's why I never responded to none of that. Like, I'm out the mix, yo. Anyways, moving on. I saw the cat near, I'm looking right at the word protect. That's what it is. Oh, that's a Sri Yantra. Let me take a picture of the Sri Yantra. 2442, that's double 4 is 444, which is also protection. So, you can look up the angel numbers. When I see 444, I see fours are foundation. So it's like it's a corner, it's a box, it's a house. And you got the 4 angels posted on each corner. And if they each put their wings out this way on the corner, one going, so it's like a perpendicular thing. One wing going longitude, one wing going latitude. And if they all do that at their 4 posts and the wings are connected by extend, you protect it spiritually. That's how I see 444. It is certainly divine protection. So the next time I saw the cat posted up, it was near in front of that house, 123, that apartment, the room. And it's got 123, like 123, line them up, knock them down. And right next to the 123 room, there's a sign out there talking about like giving directions to all the rooms in that area, and it starts with 222. That was one of the first things I saw when I first came around the corner looking around, like, where do I go? I'm like, 222? And that's the room right on the corner at the top. You already know 222 is Lilith energy. Looking at the 222 right over there. I ended up talking about this. I made a little short about it. I talked about it in the video, comical or cosmic, and then I made a little short about it. Yeah. About when they was picking on the prophet. Y'all, you don't know people's spiritual ranking. You keep playing around. Shit. Fuck around and find out. Alright. Well, these aren't the points of what I was saying. This right here, I did right last night. From just thinking about like what it is I really want. And I understand why. This is why the solitude is necessary. Last night, even though I was working, I was being busy, I was being productive. Instead of just sitting the time to just sit and be, I was doing. But when you sit and be, but sometimes I had to like wait, put my phone down, the videos upload, and I go sit. And while I was waiting, it was like I had brief small times to reflect. And I'm like, this is why you have to be by yourself. It allows you to sort your mind out. You sort out all the thoughts and you start seeing things and putting the pieces together. Instead of you being so busy trying to do and go and reach, and if you just be, it all comes to you. You start making these connections. So this is what I noticed. So then what happens? I start writing, and it allows you to realign, come back to self-center, because it was like during those times where I'm having the brief periods of reflection, it's like, oh, this is why, it's reminders, this is why you're doing this. This is what you're here for. Are you getting too caught up in even producing, like you're forgetting or may have forgotten in some aspect exactly why you do what you do. Now, this is just one page in the book of my life, It's all part of the process of becoming and of living, of experiencing. This is what I wanted. This is what I asked for. And then, we come to Earth and catch amnesia. But I'm a goddess. XX. God is on divine assignment. I'm a assassin on behalf of my ancestors. You already know. I represent, I embody, I invoke, I am Tiamat, ancient Sumerian water dragon goddess. I embody, I invoke the energy of Inanna, Ishtar. My last name is Esther. Cut it the fuck out. The goddess was always with me. I was just telling a sister, another goddess, like, Was I was talking to her about some experience with some man. I was like, about the X Factor. I was like, I told him. I told him like I told all the other men, like, yo, if you do me wrong, like, I explained to them. I explained, like, somehow, some way, the divine, they pull these men out of my life. Just like you put them there, they'll pull them right the fuck out as well. Because of comprehending, like, my job here is done. You know what I'm saying? I did what I was supposed to do. We interacted the way we were supposed to. I fulfilled my part of the contract. You know what love is. You know what a real, genuine person is. You are with somebody who's, you can't say I crossed you or fucking stole from you, set you up, did all these treacherous things that many people, many women that you've been with have done. Nah, you finally got one who didn't do none of that shit and you don't know how to fucking act. Hell no, you can't keep her. And you're doing the treacherous shit to her. She is operating as she's supposed to, as divine feminine, a mature one. So as a man, if you're not gonna step it up and operate as divine masculine, how you supposed to, you're not gonna be here. And then you want to think you run some shit because you have a phallus. And really, it's the exact opposite. From my perspective, and that's real. Fuck that. We birth y'all. Y'all chase us. I'm not saying it's a better or worse. Both are needed and both are appreciated, the man and the woman. What I'm saying is motherfuckers got the game fucked up, got the shit twisted. We don't chase men. If that's what you're doing, that's part of the brainwashing and the patriarchy. I saw that bumper sticker again. It said kill the patriarchy, not the planet. No, that's right. For real though. This is all it is. It's the suppression of the woman, of the XX, of the God is. Just the fact. Until a little boy told me yesterday, he was like, "Oh yeah, I saw Jesus. He's white." Because we were talking about different colors. We were talking about the clouds and stuff. Then he wanted to tell me about Jesus. And I was like, who? Huh? What? He was like, Jesus, I was like, oh, okay. And then he told me he was white. And then he like pointed at his shirt. And then he was pointing at his skin. I was like, oh, okay, I saw that picture. He said, you did? I said, yeah, I saw the picture everywhere. So even if a young child, that's their thought, which, like, I like to listen to the elders and learn from Sister Myra's, Dr. Yafa Bays, Bobby Hemmett's, Brother Panic's, Dr. Delbert Blair's. I mean, there's just so many, Dr. Marimba Ani. Look up some of these people. Ooh, who's her? Ooh, why do I always do that when it comes to her name? She's the 7 circuits of the brain. Dr. Jewel Pukram. Let's fucking go. Ooh. Confirmations. We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. I'm so grateful that these gods and goddesses use their life and their light to bring forth information and spread that and teach others, creating legacy just on who they are, just speaking truth. So I admire that, and that's what I'm doing. It may not be in a scientific, doctoral way. No, it's in a spiritual way. What I know, what I've come to learn on my journey. And I see that as just as important as well. Now, this information, the sign that they've presented, has to be translated and broadcast, amplified to the people of this day and age. Now, I'm motherfucking goddamn it the one to do it. Let's go. Because I'm not focused on these trends and the dumb shit, all of it to keep us away from our true nature, our spirituality, our divinity. That's what divinity is, your divine nature. But anyways, let me get to this list real quick. This is what I wrote down in terms of what I want. It's like the thing, because you know what it was? Because I was rewatching one of my videos. Because I like to do that. Or sometimes I'm looking to make it a short, but I was rewatching it. I'm pretty sure I was just rewatching this one because all the shorts were already done. But I had said, I was like, ooh, my next relationship's going to be, and I was listening. I was like, yeah, you hit it on the head with all that. So I had to write it down. Mature. Because I can't. These little kids, this dumb shit, yo. They skinny jeans be way too motherfucking tight. I say this all the time. Like, give your sister or your ex-girlfriend or whoever's skinny jeans they are, get them shits back, yo. Y'all need space for your, what is that called? Your scrotum sack to actually be able to hang so that the what's inside can be healthy. You don't need too much heat too close to the body. You know, just like with us as women, we need to let the yoni be freed. It's skirts. Skirts. When I have skirts on and dresses on, my yoni be free and happy, and it's wonderful. That's how it's supposed to be. Versus certain materials creating too much heat. And it's like a breeding ground for bacteria. And then if you amplify that with it's just amplifying you got too much yeast in you from all this bread and shit. Just our diets, our whole way of living. Yeah, it's Virgo season like a motherfucker. I'm on my health tip. I gotta be. I need to start taking some neem. I finished my bag of apricots last night. Dried apricots. That was delicious. Pretty sure I have to fast. Let me see. I say like I have to. I get to. Fasting is the reason why it's so relevant. It's discipline. First of all, it's discipline. Woo! Discipline what you put in your body. Okay, how about this? Don't put nothing physical in. Breathe and eat this light, eat this sunlight, eat this air. Work on your chi. Even if you do intermittent fasting, intermittent fasting where you go like 12 hours no eating and then you do eat, it's still a concept of discipline. It's still not focusing on the desires, the wants, the haves, the wants, the unnecessary. This is down to the bare basics, bare minimum, and is realigning, is readjusting. So what will happen is your body will cleanse. You're gonna release all that's not needed. Your body's gonna burn it up, or it's gonna use what's already in there. You're not keep putting more bullshit in, and it's just gonna release. It's like a flush, especially with all the water. It's a flush, and you mess around, put some herbs in there too. It makes you very light because you're not heavy. You're not putting the material, the food in you. And mentally, you're focused. You're being disciplined, and then emotionally, you are choosing to. This is mind over matter. Emotionally, or would you think, oh, I'm hungry, I want food, you're gonna smell it everywhere. The senses, the emotions, what you're aware of, the unseen. You know, you want that food. There's commercials galore. There's cookouts and grills. You're gonna stick to the script. So that's why it's certainly discipline. And it's just personal challenge. I haven't done it in a while, so yeah, it's about that time. It's my season, but I always feel amazing when I do it. And I know it's extremely beneficial for raising my frequency, you know, so I can resonate as high as possible, light-hearted, you know, and it does set you apart, you know, even when in the Muslims, when they fast, what they be calling that, Ramadan, and they fast, because you know I have my Muslim stage, that's what I always call it. I have my Muslim face. I have my Muslim stage. And I love the Muslim culture, but it's still indoctrination. Yeah, listen, when you die, you get 99 versions or whatever. First of all, 99, you already know. How does that benefit me? Like, that is appealing to a man's ego, I guess. Not I guess, we know. As a woman, I don't want no motherfucking virgin. If you don't know what you're doing, get the fuck out of my way. Don't even come over here. If you... And I'm not just talking about sexually. But obviously, fuck a virgin gonna do for me? No. It's just more indoctrination. See, what people don't even comprehend about polygamy is that in marriage, it was set up for the benefit of the woman. Which is why the woman receives a dowry in all cultures. You can go to Indian culture. Listen, because as the woman, we are the gift that keeps on giving. You give me food, I make a meal. You give me a house, I make it a home. You give me your seed, I make you a baby. You already know. You give me drama, you give me some bullshit. Woo! I'll expand that too. No, but as the XX is divine feminine, we have to recognize and step up into our place and realize if that's what he's giving, if that's how he's acting, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't even waste your time. Because all it's going to do is drain your energy, which is the opposite. That means he's not protecting and providing. That means he's taking from you instead of giving to you. I'm speaking from experience. Like, matter of fact, I'm going to speak on the Aquarius that I just recently met. He said that he was like, having a woman is a responsibility. I said, I like that you said that. I like that. I like how you think. But I see it. Don't make him perfect. I see little things. You catching an attitude about stupid shit. Everybody has a vice, is what somebody just told me. I had to agree. I said, you're right. Everybody does. But I watched it. Like I watched he cook me a meal and shit. But then the next morning, I watched him go eat breakfast and didn't offer me a damn thing. And he was trying to rush. He stood up the whole time while he was eating. I was like, wait a second. You ate my leftovers and yours. Didn't even ask me if I was hungry. And now you're on some, we gotta go. First of all, I told you motherfucking hour and a half ago. Like, I asked you. I was like, are you hungry? I'll go make us some food. You were like, nah. Oh, okay. So now it's time to get up and get going somewhere. You're not about to rush me. Did you eat? Did you see me eat? What the fuck makes you think I want to walk out this door and I didn't eat? What the fuck is wrong with you that you're eating and not offering me nothing? I was like, well, I want my coffee. I was like, listen, to go and do whatever you need to do and make it. And I was like, well, I want to make breakfast too. Like, you ate. You didn't offer me anything. I want to eat. He was like, I'm not stopping you. Oh, okay, I get it. Not a problem. So I took my time making my oatmeal, my bagel, peanut butter on it, my coffee. I went down the block, bought me some coffee I could make at the crib. But I didn't like that. That's crazy. You don't ever eat in front of somebody. You don't know if they ate or not. I mean, in that case, he did. Like, it's so funny. Because later I ended up asking her, I said, would you consider yourself, because I was thinking about it, so let me just ask him. I said, would you consider yourself stingy or giving? He was like, stingy. I said, okay. All right. Because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing examples of him being given, and I'm also seeing examples of him being stingy. Got you. That ain't gonna work. Anyways, just because somebody likes you or appreciates your energy, that don't mean they're gonna treat you in the way you want to be treated. So that brings me, oh shit, look who's coming. Yeah! That's Archangel Michael. Ow! I'm hype. Cause I really like, I can tell you guys, I have a crush. I really like, and I wonder about him. Like, you like what you see confirmations online, but you don't know the reality. And that's what it is. Like, you don't really know what's behind closed doors and how people are. But I like all the energy that this person presents. And they call themselves Archangel Michael. Y'all know I have a lisp. And I talk mad fast. But it's okay. You still know what I'm saying. Whoa, the Knight of Swords. Are you finally coming, yo? This one says heroism, fighter. This is Archangel Michael. We gonna keep it right there. Because it correlates with my little list. So you wonder, you meet people and they come off a certain way, and then you get to know them more and more and more, and you're like, ooh. It's so funny because even like my child, she tells me these experiences she has even in school. You know, she's like, oh, remember how somebody was my friend, Mom, but I don't want to be their friend anymore because I don't, like I said, that's okay, honey. That's what happens. That's very good that you're being aware. I always encourage my precious. That's what it's about. And that's how I started this. Like, it don't matter where you're at, I'm always going to be there for you. And I make sure my parents know that, like, I don't give a fuck what a court paper says. Actually, the court paper says she's supposed to be with me. Y'all lied. Took her, so you were going to give her back. I told you, oh, yeah, she can sleep over. Yeah, she can go out of town with you. And then you just didn't bring her back. And now she's at your, I had to call you, like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, yeah, we're still out of town. We'll be back on this day. We'll bring her this day. This day came and went. I'm like, yo, I'm calling. You're not answering. That's okay. I will pop up at the crib. You have my baby. You're going to always hear from me. I'm going to be calling the phone. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Yup, you know it's me. Don't even answer like you do. That's fine, but you make sure that you have my daughter call me back. Have her call me right back. Because you know I'm not calling to talk to you anyways. Y'all are adults who do what you do. You're in a cult with your whole you call CPS on people for doing the shit. I was going to say for doing the same shit you've done. I can't say that because I have not done the same shit they've done. Not at all. That's why I be telling them. I say, yo, y'all just be fortunate nobody calls CPS on your asses. But either which way, you know what? Thank you for taking care of my child. Because I understand it's dynamics. It's you take the light with the dark. You know, nobody's perfect. My baby's eating good. There's just so many negative influences, though. You know? Like, you got her dressing like a fucking baby prostitute. I don't play that shit. That is our responsibility as parents to keep our children safe. And that includes how we have them dressed. Just like it's our responsibility as women to keep ourselves safe. That includes us when we don't go places out at nighttime, or we do stay together in groups and shit to keep each other safe. This is real world. There are real predators out there. What the fuck? Don't have my baby out here looking like something to be looked at. She's a child. To dress her like a fucking child. And even as an adult, why is that always people's focus? Is I'm trying to be seen. I want to be seen. We see you. Don't you got some shit to do? People want to be seen, but they don't want to accomplish nothing. They don't want to be anything. These dumbass fucking trends. This new age shit. What are you doing with your life? You know? Motherfuckers know how to do all this cosmetic shit, but don't know nothing about health. You don't know how to grow a tomato plant. You don't know that if you're taking this herb, then your baby won't have all that fucking mucus coming out their nose, and you could get rid of these different health ailments. People perish for lack of knowledge. Why are you trying to learn how to look a certain way when you could be learning how to take care of your health? Let's start right there. What about the fact that the products that you're putting on your body and face and hair or wherever these are, just like I was talking about with the clothing, just like I was talking about with the food, these things are causing issues. They're toxic. It's causing a dis-ease. Instead of what's natural and organic and you being at ease, we keep ingesting, whether it's information, songs, video, visual, sound, and then the physical, eating, things that create dis-ease, disharmony, lack, toxicity, when it could be the complete opposite. It's all what you choose to focus on. And again, I'm speaking from experience, or shit that I've done and I know and being a part of it. It's like, wow, I need to be on the other side, because this shit ain't it. And because these children are watching, you got to take care. You don't have to take care of them. You should want to. There is no higher goal calling, none of that. That's why even with all this agenda shit, they're coming after our children. Period. From marketing to the cigarettes and drugs. They be having Rick and my daughter's like, oh, Rick and Morty. I'm like, oh, honey, go look at the candy. But the drug stuff is right here, right at her eye level. I'm like, oh, honey, none of that's for children. That's all adults. I know you see cartoons, but you know Rick and Morty's an adult cartoon. Even the fact they do that, you're making adult shows animated. Why? Like me and my daughter and I, we sit down, we watch the Nickelodeon documentary. I have her watch together. We watch different movies, like these Lifetime movies, not Lifetime, but whatever channel I get it's different for free on the Roku or the Hulu. It's a station I got. It's set up on the TV that we had where we were living. Like we're watching real life movies, things that happen in real life. We watched a movie about the group home. We watched a movie about they were abducting women off the streets and shit. And then this one lady who she was in the game back in the day and I got abducted and stuff like that. She changed her life so that she can help save these women and young girls. You think this shit is sweet and now you're someplace trapped against your will. Motherfuckers attacking you, drugging you, all types of stuff. Because you wanted some attention from somebody who's looking to take everything from you and drain you. So this is why we have to be there to teach our children. You don't learn shit like this in school. You be at school trying to show out. Anyways, speaking to my daughter, of course, we spoke about manifesting. So I tell her, this is about, listen, honey, you, in this life, you need to get what you want. This is your responsibility. Whose life is this? It's your life. Whose journey is this? It's yours. So you get to make the choices. You decide. You think. Like she asked me my opinion about something. And I was like, well, I said, I'm grateful that you're asking me. And of course, I'm always going to answer your questions and let you know how I feel in my perspective. But I want you to know the only thing that matters is your perspective. If you ask 3 adults the same question, me and grandma and grandpa, we're all going to say something different. We're all going to feel different about it. Just like you're going to feel different about it. So the only perspective that matters in life is yours because it's your life. But it's good to learn and get these different clarities and insights. And then you take the time to think about it and to feel it out and see what it means for you. You always have to do that. You always got to come back to self. So this is how I talk to her. It's always a lesson. It's always. I am her coach. I'm right here with her in life. I am her coach. I can't play the game for her. This was the part we had to let go of as parents. You can't do it for them, but you equip them with the tools. You make sure they're aware. You're training them. You're conditioning them, whether you know it or not. The shit I be seeing out here, I would never. My daughter is 11. There's no motherfucking way. There is no... Who's trying to come... Okay. Let me take you to... There is no way. Because first of all, I don't understand why these children keep hanging out with the fucking adults. That right there in itself, like, that's some new age shit. Like, the children are supposed to go play with the children. That's why they fucking think they're grown. They're over here in grown folk conversation, trying to be included, jumping in the conversation. Like, I don't even know who is talking to you. Why are you even here? How old are you again? Because it's weird, like I kept apologizing for cursing. I'm like, oh shit, man, children. Oh shit, my bad. I'm not used to this. Then it was like, they kept seeing me, like when they passed me the blunt, I'm like going off in the cut to go light it and stuff. Like, it's like I'm remove myself from where everyone is, take a couple steps back or be behind the wall light. It's like, but everyone knows the children, they already see you smoking. Everyone is smoking. They watching. I just felt uncomfortable doing certain things around children, having certain conversations, sitting out in the parking lot smoking. I just felt uncomfortable. Like, why are y'all all out here? Like, I understand, but there should be an area for the children. Period. Y'all go play where the children play. It's not right there next to the adults. You're not supposed to be in the adult conversation because you're not an adult. But this is for each family to interact on their own. Like, there's... Like, my child, like, we're always gone someplace. We wouldn't even be at home in this environment. Nope, we got to go out. We got to explore. I'm taking my baby to the park. Taking you to get some sunlight. You will not be cooped up in a room all motherfucking day. You will be outside. You will be enjoying life. You will be free. We'll come back here to eat and sleep and get clean. This is the home base. That's it. Or when we need peace, relax, or it's raining, whatever. But most of the time, we just be gone. Fuck that. Ain't no way. Ain't no motherfucking way. All this life that there is to explore. And enjoy. Why I'ma have you in this dismal area? We can't even do no grounding in the grass. You can't do no cartwheels. Nah, yo. Confirmation. But I learned just like you don't judge people. Let everybody be who they want to be. That's all. And you make sure you handle yours the way you want to. That's the only reason like anyone even sees me around. I don't have my daughter here with me, because if I did, that's all you would see is my daughter and I, us leaving and coming back, leaving and coming back. You know what I'm saying? We would always be someplace out and about, enjoying life, exploring, having experiences. I love being a mom. And I can see it. And I can see the women here, the mothers who love being a mom. You can see it. You know, you can see it in how their children are. You know what else? You can see it in how they speak to their children. You don't have to yell at your children. It happens at times. We do. I know. I didn't yell all the time. But you see it in terms of, you know, the certain words and phrases and what's already expected. You know. You can see it who's prioritizing parenting. Oh, you know, that's one of my slogans. I'm big on that. Prioritize parenting. If that's not what you're doing, I don't know what the fuck you doing. Like Jay-Z was saying in the song, you know, if you don't take care of home, a man that don't take care of home can never be rich. You guys are out here chasing fictitious shit. Money's not even real. But family is. Feelings are. These babies in their subconscious, that shit is real. Alright. So what I wrote on my little list, which I had spoke about in the video, I said mature, comfortable, progressive, joyful, genuine, and I put stars next to that because I was like, that's really important word. I'm not the fake shit, no. People want to use you, they want to pretend, but they really got other intentions and shit. No. Ain't nobody gonna use me. Like if you're not about me and you don't feel these genuine ways about me, you don't be here. There's 8 billion people in the world. Have fun. If this shit ain't real, keep it fucking moving. But see, people want to manipulate emotions and energy, emotion. You're saying it's real, but it's not. But your actions are gonna show. And if you are not here protecting and providing, I can't do nothing. I'm not. Fuck all that. I have a baby to take care of. Which means I gotta take care of myself. Which means if you ain't taking care of me, what are we doing? But you want me to take care of you. Fuck that. I'm gonna always take care of my baby first and foremost, that I pushed out my womb as a child that is dependent before I worry about what this adult needs. And if you can't understand that as a man, you're immature as fuck. You got inner child healing to work on. You know, you're trying to get from me what you didn't get from your mother. I get it. But we all have to choose to where we want to be. See, I was talking about this with the cancer. It's like, he was, because I was like, yeah, there's drama and people. I said people are addicted to the chaos neurologically, literally. They want that spark. They want the He said, well, you got to remember, you know, it's how people are raised, how they were growing up. And I said, yeah, but you all got to make a choice in life. He said, that is right. You know, you do have to, at some point you make a choice on who you want to be. You choose to change those aspects and not live a certain way, and to work, to reprogram yourself. You know, and if you ain't doing that, but you want to blame other people for your life, your choices, you're in control. That's why I'm letting my daughter know right the fuck now, you're in control. Fuck that. Don't let nobody control you. It's your choices, it's your thoughts. We're not doing trends. We're not doing peer pressure. You do you. And it's okay if it's different. In fact, it's always going to be different. It can never be the same as somebody else's. Even if you're walking right next to each other, you're not the same. Even if you order the same meal, you don't eat the same. Nothing is the same. And it's not supposed to be. I love my precious, and being a mother is the most important aspect of my life, and it's changed my life in the most important ways. I can't even talk about my child without getting emotional. But yeah, the divine, they know how to move me. I tell you that. They know how to move me. And this is the nature of a mother, you know. Mothers will pick up a car to save their baby. Like this, you start anything having to do with our children, they're connected to us. We push them out of our womb. I will die before I let something happen negative and sit back and watch happen to my child. And this is also something I know. I could die at any moment. But did you die though? So even with these videos, I remember years ago when I first started, and I was like, these are also, anything could happen to me. I used to be afraid of that. Like as a single mom, like if anything happens, what and my parents, they lived in Florida, where would my child be? Who would be there for her? And that really motivated me, but it also scared me. You know, even like I would get upset. You already know. I'd be keying there, I'm gonna let it flow. It's real. I would be upset when like if I got a little sick or something, or even if my child got sick. I shut everything down. I shut everything down. There's nothing to do except focus on getting her well. There's nothing else to do. I hate my child sick, so I like to be preventative with that. But yeah, you're gonna take this moringa, you're gonna take this echinacea, and boost your immune system so we can avoid these things. As children, they should just be free to play and enjoy and be happy. But yes, when I would get sick, I had to take time off of work. In my mind, I'm like stressing because I'm like, damn, I'm missing out on money and I need this money to take care of my baby. What the fuck am I gonna do? But I gotta be there for my baby. So it was like stressful situations. That used to really upset me. Been doing this thing a little minute now, a good decade plus. It's just me and her. I've been taking care of her and I've been doing an amazing job and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for how she is and how she's turned out. And at this point, it's just I'm recognizing that even if she's not with me, you know, things could be a lot worse. Things are great and it's just a moment. And keep being a mother, even though I'm not right there with her. So when I talk to her, even if it's like, I'm focusing on the things that matter. Just keep planting the seeds and watering them and nourishing them. She knows who her mother is. She knows what her mother's about. And she is a person coming into being as well, you know. I've equipped her and I will continue to equip her. Because who else is going to do it? So I'm grateful to be in a position to do so. So that's what I'm doing. All right. But yeah, I get emotional about the babies. Like even I remember that's how I started talking. It was a woman's circle. It was really a triangle. And yes, it was an Aries, it was a Virgo, which is me, and it was a Taurus. And they were both telling me different stories about what happened to them in the hospital and the births and how people tried to take their babies and how they were so adamant to make sure ain't nothing happened with the baby. Oh man, the one woman, she was talking to Aries, I cried. I just started crying like this. They want to attack our children. But we have to be there for our children and protecting them. This is the Archangel Michael. What I was going to say I already did say it. I like him. He likes me too. He said, who are you? Who are you? I'm going to post that video on my birthday. Anyways, swords, air, symbolizes sky, thought, the knight of swords, heroism, fighter, creativity, courage, steadfastness. Yeah. You saw how hype I got when that card came out. But yes, back to my list of what I want. That's why you got to know what you want. Because if it's not what you want, leave it alone. Life is like a buffet, you know? And it's like I tell my daughter this all the time. The things I say to you guys, I say these things to my daughter all the time. She's always like, oh, mommy lecture. I was like, yup. But I learned it's balance, you know? It's balance. I learned to make the mommy lecture shorter. But she already knows, like, if you're doing some bullshit, your mother is going to say something about it. Your mother is going to address it. I'm not sweeping nothing under the rug. I'm not going to pretend I don't see the elephant in the room. Listen, we're going to talk about it. One thing I always tell her, there's always a solution. You know? My baby good out here. I'm so proud of her. And I'm so grateful for her. And I know if I didn't have a child, I would have gave up a long time ago. I would have gave up a long time ago. So mature, comfortable, progressive, joyful, genuine, full of trust, full of value, full of longevity, and it being a divine connection. That's what I want. And then on the other side, I wrote like how it correlates, what is maturity correlates with the emotional. So like when I saw the Aquarius, like you catching a little attitude, like you're having temper. That's what I be calling it. These men, they be having temper tantrums. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? And they love to like chastise or kind of like look down upon how they might see a woman interacting with confirmation like motherfucker or disciplining their child. Listen, the same concept, the same way a woman is supposed to treat her child, the same way a man is supposed to treat a woman. And everybody, these women need to step it up, and these men need to step it up. Period. And I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking to myself. That's all. Just like you want the child to listen to you as a mother, but you shouldn't be yelling at them. Same thing with a man. You want that woman to listen to you, but dude or not, what the fuck are you doing yelling at her? You have no business. You can't communicate without yelling. As a man, you want to be the leader. You got all the muscles. Don't be abusive or oppressive or be a tyrant. Oh, just like that same responsibility, just like to provide and protect. That's what women do for their children. That's what men do for women. This is why, hella confirmations. This is why the children be with the women. We are the ones that are given that responsibility, ability to respond. Because our temperaments, we don't just... You got to be slow to anger. You know, and it's not like, this isn't working. Let me get aggressive. No, that's not how you interact. What's more important is that inner strength. Today's an 8 energy. That's that Leo card, the strength card. Taming the lion. That's what it's about. That's how you interact with children. That's the way that a man should be interacting with his woman. Period. And be all barky. Get the fuck out of here. You wouldn't want that woman to be like that to your child. So why are you being like that to that woman? It's the same energy. It's the same lessons. But they be so quick. Well, I don't like the way she's. But how are you conducting yourself? Cause we be seeing y'all out here. Y'all be having these temper tantrums. I wish your mother would have been there for you. But let me look here. I'm not your mother. Yo, it's so funny because like every woman here that I've spoken to, when I'm making jokes about the XY, you know I love the XY. But you know I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'll be like, yo, and then they be like, where's the mustard? Every time I say that, as women, we start cracking up because you already know. Where's the mustard? Where's the mustard? In the same place it always is. I don't know why it's so hard to see the mustard in the refrigerator in the same place it always is. And I be saying that, we just start laughing harder because like every woman's had that experience. And then I'll be like, or they'll say, babe, where's my sock at? Like, why am I supposed to know where your shit is? Like, what kind of shit is it? So I get it when they're like, having a man is like having another child. Yo, I'm telling you, like when they get sick, oh my goodness. Yo. Yeah. No, but everybody got to operate in maturity and be taking care of be aware. You're not perfect emotionally and mentally, and it's humbling yourself, you know. Bingo. Yes, I think men. I appreciate a man that does humble. So I'm looking at the word humble. That does humble itself. That can. Just like you want and expect a woman to. You need to do that shit too. Period. Matter of fact, the Cancer man, we were in the car driving, and then we had turned back into the parking lot. And I was like, I thought you said you were going to take me to the, because we were coming back from the water. And I'm just watching, and I'm like, well, how come we're back here? You said you were going to. I said, didn't you say you were going to take me to that one street so I could see where you lived or something? He said, oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, well, you could just hit a Yui right here as we're pulling to the parking lot. Then I was like, oh, let me be quiet. It's like I'm telling you, son, you don't know, right? And that's what I said, right? Passenger seat driving. So I checked myself, right? So he did a little move and stuff like that. And then he turned and looked at me and he was like, no, you're good. You didn't say nothing wrong. He's like, I listen. I want you to know I listen. Like, you please communicate, voice your opinion. Ain't nothing wrong with what you said. You're right. I can do that. He's like, but I listen. I was like, that's what I'm talking about, maturity.